What's up guys, welcome to a special video where I'm going to address all the future changes and improvements to my channel in 2019. So let's get straight to it, shall we? Filament TV Now. Filament TV Now is the replacement to Filament TV Weekly. It's a new show focusing on all the top news and views of that week. It's meant to be very accessible, funny, humorous, very quick, very witty. Now of course it's Filament TV Now, not Filament TV Weekly, so it's not each and every week anymore. It's presented in a condensed, accessible, light-hearted and funny way, or at least I try to be funny. It's short, I tried to make it less than 10 minutes, so it's really condensed down to what matters most, just the headline and an opinion. It's scripted, I write it, I plan it, I research it, I edit it, I do everything about it. So why am I replacing Filament TV Weekly with Filament TV Now? Well, it takes up a lot of time doing Filament TV Weekly, and I mean a lot of time, and I'm only one person. I literally do all of this by myself. So it's stressful, it takes up a lot of time. Doing it every now and then would be way more accessible and easier for me. So the biggest takeaway of this is that Filament TV Weekly will be continuing in some form, it just won't be weekly anymore. Reviews. Reviews will be the most common content on my channel, and as you can probably expect from the title, they're reviews. I review films, TV shows, video games, whatever it is, I'll review it. You're probably going to get a review at least once a week maybe. There might be some weeks where there aren't any reviews, it just depends on how it works out, how much I've got to film, and also whether or not I've actually got something to review. It's a non-scripted show, I do it right off the top of my head based on just a few notes, so it's not going to be me reading from the script, it's not going to be me rehearsing lines. It's meant to be very accessible, very informative, just me giving you my opinions on whatever it is I've watched, viewed, or played. Deep Dive. Deep Dive is a new show that I'm going to do where I dive deep into one topic, focusing on every minute detail of it, giving you a very in-depth analysis of whatever that is. So it's going to be fully researched, fully developed, with as much information as you can possibly imagine without it getting too convoluted and too bogged down. It's a little like Filament TV Now, except I'm not focusing on a bunch of topics in a condensed manner, I'm focused on one topic in as much detail as I possibly can. So here's a hint, the first episode is going to focus entirely on the recently revealed and announced Disney Plus streaming service. It's a fully scripted and researched show, and I will be presenting it and editing it. Game Time is a video game show where I present all the top news, views, reviews, previews, features and more concerning the video game world. It's a bit like Filament TV Now. Hell, it could be anything really. It might not be Filament TV Now, it could be a deep dive, it could be just me talking about a video game. It's just a video game focused show. It'll be a mix between scripted and non-scripted, it'll be presented by me and edited by me. I aim for it to be fun and entertaining, but fingers crossed that'll be what it ends up being. Also, the title isn't final, it might not be called Game Time when it comes out, I might go back to Games with Grant, I don't know. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of video game channels and shows out there. Trying to come up with something unique is really difficult. Ranked. Everyone loves a good rank, so on Ranked, you're going to see me ranking on camera. Simply put, I rank things. It could be films, it could be TV shows, video games, but it could also be things like books, food, celebrities, whatever it is, the possibilities are endless. I'm simply going to rank them from worst to best. So here's a hint for the first episode. The first episode is going to be Spider-Man Ranked. That's me ranking all the feature film Spider-Man movies. The aim of the show is just to be fun and entertaining with a bit of humour in there. It's me getting my opinions out there in a different way. It's fully scripted, fully edited, and presented by me. So keep an eye out for the show called Ranked, the show all about ranking. Wait a minute, that sounds a little bit like... Film Ed is the closest I will ever get to traditional documentary filmmaking. Of course, I only have so much money, so many resources, so it'll not look like proper documentaries, at least not what you consider proper documentaries. It's a historical and educational show where I dive into various historical moments across film, TV, video games, whatever it is. Film Ed, don't take that name too literally, it's not just film. But it will primarily be film. It's going to be fully researched, fully referenced, fully scripted, fully edited by me. And this one might actually end up being a podcast as well. I haven't quite decided on that yet. The aim is for it to be insightful and educational for those either interested in film or for those studying film. I can tell you that the first arc of episodes will focus on the rise and fall of the Hollywood studio system. I should point out that because of how much work goes into this, because it is one of the more in-depth things that I'm going to be doing, you shouldn't expect this to be all that common. So for example, the rise and fall of the Hollywood studio system, I've actually been working on that since September last year, and I'm nowhere near done yet. So yeah, this one might be a while off, and it's not going to be all that common. Finally, we have Talking Poodoo, a Star Wars show. The title kind of gives it away. It's a Star Wars show. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I know more about Star Wars than most people probably do, so why not show that off a little? And why not just embrace that? So yeah, a Star Wars show is on the way. It's called Talking Poodoo. This is going to be a little bit like Game Time. It could be different each and every episode. There might be reviews, news, features, opinions, views, whatever it is. It's going to be Star Wars related, and it's going to be every now and then. This is going to be scripted and non-scripted. It just depends on what I'm talking about on that particular episode. So keep an eye out for that. So that's all the things that are going on in front of the camera. Let's talk about things behind the camera. For example, I am going to get a new camera soon. I assure you my face is not blurry. This new camera will hopefully focus on my face. I'm also going to be getting some new microphones as well. So hopefully this one won't be blocking your view of me quite so much anymore. I want each show in the future to have its own look and feel, so that might mean new locations, new backgrounds, new set decorations. Talking Poodoo might be filmed in my bedroom because my bedroom is full of Star Wars stuff, and so on and so forth. And as you might have been able to tell, I've got a green screen now, so behind me, nothing there. It's just a big green sheet of paper basically. So I'm going to be messing around with that, trying out some new things. A lot of this is going to be experimental. It is going to be me just trying things out, seeing what does and what doesn't work. So you're going to have to bear with me as I get through that. And just to point it out that all of this is coming from my own expenses. I'm not a rich guy by any means, so I am being careful with what I'm spending money on, and the reason I'm doing this is because I care about the content I make. I'm a perfectionist. I have got a filmmaking background. I do like doing this, so I want this to be as good as I can possibly be. And here's just a little insight. Nothing I've made so far on my YouTube channel has looked or been the way I want it to be, and I don't think it ever will be. Mainly because I'm just one person, and ideally there should be more than just me doing this. So all these changes coming in the future are hopefully going to make my channel better, hopefully going to make my content better. I hope you like them. If you have got any suggestions, any feedback, leave them down below in the comments. I will really appreciate that. And it should be noted as well, those shows that I've just pointed out might not be the only shows that I end up making. So there could be some random things one week and something else the next. There are going to be some ideas that I have that simply don't fit into the format of the shows that I currently have lined up. So for example, sometime in the future I'm going to give you a tour of my geeky and nerdy bedroom. Hopefully that's something you'll be interested in. And of course you yourself, you can submit your own topics, your own subjects that I can then address on my shows. You can put them in any of the shows I've just said, or they can be completely random and different, and I'll see what I can do. So for example, one Aurora Hill, a YouTube commenter a few weeks back, submitted a topic, and this is what it was. So that'll be out in a few weeks whenever I get time to actually film it. So hopefully it's something you like. And speaking of my subscribers, I want to thank the likes of Aurora Hill, Princess Star, Corey Dixon, Russ Hunter, and a plethora of others whose identities are concealed from me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel so far. Hopefully you like the content I'm making. I am going to try and improve it. I am going to try and make it better. for you. I do appreciate all of your support. I do appreciate everything, all of you leaving comments, liking my videos, share them across social media, help me build my audience. That really helps and really matters to me. So thanks a lot. So that's my content moving forward in 2019. Fingers crossed it all works out. Hopefully you like it. Maybe you don't. Let me know down below and I'll see what changes I can make. And it should be noted, this isn't all going to be regular stuff. You might get 2 weeks of Filament TV Now followed by 2 weeks of Ranked. It's not going to be one show then a different show then another. But it might work out that way as well. It's just hard to tell and hard to predict. Once I'm in the flow of things, we might get a regular schedule, might not. Reviews though are going to be more common, like I said. Mondays and Tuesdays are when you're going to get reviews if I have anything to review. But all of my weekly content will post Saturday, midday GMT. But that's it for now. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at _Grant_Burton. Or you can subscribe to my channel. That's the real big thing. If you're watching this, please subscribe to my channel. That means a lot. Give me a thumbs up. Leave comment feedback down below. Let me know what you think of this and of my channel going forward. But that's all in the future. Until now though, that's all I've got. So thanks for watching.